Welcome to Severely Underrated and welcome to a really awesome Viking film. Not exactly, there is some action in this film, sure, but it's not the theme around it, while the protagonist may be someone you don't want to fight, like your average mother-in-law after an open buffet raid.
Who would be so bold as to come armed into my kingdom?
The theme of this film is more on a love or hate scale, but still deserves a place in our severely underrated library, hence this video.
Now you've got your freedom, what do you plan to do with it? I could use a good fighter like you.
Welcome to Valhalla Rising.
Never seen a mist like this before.
Perhaps it's a curse.
Grab your horned helmets and strap in, because we're about to embark on a journey into the foggy depths of Valhalla Rising. Picture this, a Viking saga that's less about epic battles and more about staring intensely into the abyss. If you're expecting an adventure filled with sword-swinging action and hearty battle cries, well, you might want to adjust your expectations and your gaming chair, because this film, although awesome, requires some patience.
Patience!
Let's start with our enigmatic protagonist, One Eye. Yep, that's his actual name, and nope, it's not because he lost the other one in a particularly vicious raid. One Eye makes the strong silent type look as effeminate and as chatty as possible. He's like the Clint Eastwood of the Viking world, except instead of squinting, he's got a perpetual 1,000-yard stare that could make even the bravest warrior question his life choices. Now, onto the journey itself. One Eye, after using his negotiation skills to escape his captors, teams up with a band of Christians who seem to have a knack for finding trouble faster than they can say convert or die. They set sail across misty waters that are so foggy you'll start to wonder if they're lost or if they got stranded in an 80s music video.
He's gonna be your Frankenstein.
You want me to die?
But let's talk about the plot, or should I say, the lack thereof. Valhalla Rising is about as thin on plot as a Viking's patience for a drink.
Another!
You'll find yourself pondering life's deepest questions, like why is One Eye so broody, and did they forget to include the actual script? It's the kind of film where you start to wonder if the filmmakers accidentally left the fast forward button on their editing software.
You Christians!
Yes?
You're lying. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
However, the film oozes with glorious cinematography and storytelling through its scenes, and almost non-existent dialogue like a wife that's giving you the silent treatment. But hey, if you're into moody cinematography and existential musings, then this film will most definitely fall on the love scale for you and might just be your cup of mead. Just make sure you have a sturdy pillow on hand for those moments when you feel like you've been staring into the abyss for a little too long.
俺はおちんちんが大好きなんだ。わお!
So, after they reach the Holy Lands, which for them is Jerusalem, but for us the viewers is most definitely North America, they commit some seriously violent acts in their desperation, which of course I won't show for the sake of YouTube. And what follows is more beautiful cinematography and an ending fitting to our protagonist as well as his company. In conclusion, Valhalla Rising is like a Viking saga on sedatives. Slow, brooding and filled with more fogginess than an English swamp. But hey, if you're willing to embrace the silence and let the existential dread wash over you like a tidal wave, you might just find yourself strangely captivated by this atmospheric odyssey. Just don't forget to blink, or you might find yourself locked in a staring contest with One Eye that lasts for eternity. And honestly, there are only a few films out there that are like this one, slow yet intriguing, gritty yet not over the top, and as much as I constantly say that I hate films that don't praise fun and are a waste of time, I cannot say that I even took a look at my watch once while this movie was on. See ya, boys and gals, and remember to be nice to one another, have fun, like and subscribe for more videos.
When I die, you will go back to hell.
This is possibly the finest salad I've ever eaten in my life. Shame to ruin it with all that meat.
Shut up.